What's going on, guys? Angry Manduke here again, and what am I angry about? Well, not this new scar that I'm developing now, and it's healing. This is from the electric skateboard that I got, and while I was visiting my cousin, I got it, I got it delivered to his house. And while I was learning to skate, I learned a lesson about braking. I need to start braking on that board about the same point that I would in the truck that I'm now sitting in when it's max loaded. Way early. Because even though I'm only doing about 25 mile an hour, it doesn't slow down. What happened was I started to brake early and I hit a bump, and it's like a thumb thing. And when I hit the bump, my thumb pulled down and the board stopped, and I kept going at about 20 mile an hour. And I landed here, my knee, my hip, and my hand. Next time, maybe I'll wear a helmet, or I just will brake way sooner. In any case, that's not what I'm angry about. What I'm angry about is Indiana. Now, I have many, many reasons why I'd be angry about Indiana, and you might be angry about Indiana too. You guys have seen that I already pretty much did everything there is to do in all of Indiana other than drive, because there's a lot of driving to do in Indiana. I'm in Indiana right now, and I'm actually in Gas City, Indiana, right next to a Taco Bell, and I think it's a joke that there's a Taco Bell in Gas City.
That sounds like fun to me, man.
But that's not actually why I'm angry about Indiana. Why I'm angry about Indiana, amongst other things, like I said, it's like everything that you would picture Kansas being, without the rolling hills, without it being Kansas. And we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Indiana is just barren, flat, and boring. The road system, the interstate system, everything, I am angry. Cars have a speed limit, trucks have a speed limit, and they do this in some places, but Indiana does it everywhere, whereas Tennessee does it here and there, North Carolina does it here and there, and in places where it makes sense that we go a different speed in a truck than we do in a car, because trucks have a higher center of gravity. But on a long, straight interstate, there's really no reason why I can't do the same speed that a car can, other than the fact that I'm governed at a lower speed anyway. Speed limit's 70, I should be able to do 70, with the exception that I can only do 68 and Werner Rosebeam on. But 68 is still faster than TMC and, all these other companies that you can see as I'm passing them, because I pass so many companies because their insurance requires them to be governed so much lower than me. And that's fine by me, because I'm a better driver than them anyway. So I deserve to be in front of them. That's not something I'm angry about. What I'm angry about is, alright, so the portion of 69 that had trucks in the left lane, normally trucks in the left lane in construction isn't a problem. In fact, I kind of like it, because cars get confused, because they're like, what are they doing in the left lane? They belong in the right lane. I'm going to get in the left lane and honk at them like I can even hear if you're behind me. In this case, in many cases, the left lane it's because the left lane is wider than the right lane, because they're doing some kind of construction on, and we're on the shoulder on part of, what used to be the road. But having 4 miles of the shittiest road, if you want me to have a blowout, that's how you're going to get it. And if you want my trailer to have a blowout and kill somebody, that's how you're going to get it. And then you get, billboards of people saying, hey, did you get into an accident with a big truck? Well, that's how you get that, because Indiana. Then there's the fact that, through Indianapolis, and almost everything, all the interstates kind of run through Indianapolis, which is kind of a problem. They try to say that it's a huge gateway, but it's really just crap is what it is. They'll have 5 lanes of traffic, of which 2 trucks can use. Make the trucks go slower than the cars do, so the cars end up having to go slow because the trucks have to go slow. So while they have the speed limit at 55 and the trucks are at 50, the cars are having to do 50 because they have to cross through the trucks in order to get to the exit. I had to merge over 2 lanes to get to the road that I was getting on because of exiting traffic, and lanes, and by the time I got over there, which was fairly fast, but there wasn't enough time for me to be able to accelerate before I got over there. So I get over 2 lanes and I'm still only doing 35 mile an hour while the speed limit's 60. What the hell? Then there's ultimately problems with the fact that Indiana apparently makes all its money off of traffic tickets to trucks, and they don't really have anything going on as far as like jobs or anything. Indiana is a crap hole. Indianapolis itself didn't have a whole lot going on. Yes, they had the Motor Speedway, which was very cool. If you're an automotive head, you can check out that video there. And they had the War Memorial. But for a big city, they didn't really have anything going on. And then the rest of the state, well, if Indianapolis is it, which Indianapolis is most of what Indiana is, the rest of the state is just flat, barren, and dry. But then the drivers are some of the biggest idiots there are out there. Not saying that you can't find idiots everywhere you go, because you find idiots everywhere you go. But Indiana is a state full of them. And so they're always confused, and they're always doing dumb stuff, and they're always cutting people off, and they're always brake checking, and they're just constantly being a nuisance. And I don't really like cars anymore because cars don't know how to drive. I always knew how to drive when I drove a car. I didn't want to die. So, not wanting to die, I didn't cut off tractor trailers. It just isn't a good idea unless you want to die. I got gas from Taco Bell in Gas City. Go figure. And other than that, I'm really not overly upset with the rest of the idea of the state, other than the fact that it seems like all there is here is Walmart DCs. It seems like I spend all my time at Walmart and Menards, Indiana, and I don't want to spend any more time in Indiana. I'd rather be north or south of here, and I definitely want to go west of here. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this and you want to see what else I'm angry about, you can go ahead and check out these videos there. As always, guys, I want you to thank you for watching. I wouldn't do this without you. I'll see all my friends later.